Is this white paper what you were expecting?
Hi, Tom. Great to be with you. Probably not, no. I mean, so the government published their 10-year drug strategy in December, and it was a bit of a mixed bag. There was a lot of sort of tough on drugs, classic sort of conservative rhetoric. But underneath, there was a reverse to the cutting in funding for drug treatment services that we've seen since 2010 that's been cut by 40%. They reversed that. And there was also some really interesting interventions around harm reduction, stuff like that, that, as we can see in this white paper, doesn't really sit well with that rhetoric. It's a bit confused. And I was saying to somebody earlier, it's almost classic Johnsonism, really. It's cakeism. It's having your cake and eating it in terms of drugs, and having the tough rhetoric, but actually realising that we've had 50 years of policy failure on this and something needed to change.
So this is very, very interesting. The title of this white paper is saying it's getting tough on drugs, and that's the entire way that it's packaged. But actually inside it, this three strikes strategy, does that mean that actually, to some extent, there's an easing up on recreational drug users, treating it more as a health issue with courses rather than a criminal justice issue?
I would say that's pretty much spot on, yeah. Look, we know that criminalisation doesn't work, and what this white paper, we haven't seen the full details yet, but from what I understand, the three-strike system of, doing a drug awareness course, then having a caution, and then eventually being pursued through the civil courts, is essentially decriminalising drug possession without saying it. That's the reality of this. And it's really interesting to think about how this is going to affect the Conservative Party leadership contest, because you'd expect that the candidates are going to be asked about this today. And this is a significant change in approach. And, Priti Patel may not have much longer left in the Home Office. She clearly wanted to get this out because she understands that this is the only way that we're actually going to make a dent in terms of taking money and power out of the hands of criminal gangs and reducing the harms that drugs cause to individuals and society.